Is the Vajrasattva Mahatantra, uniting in our equality with the end of the sky. And now we are on chapter 13, which is on page 119 of the book, Self-Luminosity That Is Not a Joke. Then that Sattva Vajra addressed him with these words. You are the mirror of the self-luminescent wisdom of all the Buddhas of the three times. From the primordial, you have dwelt at the heart of enlightenment. You live within the experience of uncontrived awareness. O protector, what I am asking you is, in the true nature of our uncomplicated awareness, we are inseparable in our mandala. But I beg you to explain the way that this is so. That is what he asked. Then the Tathagata Vajrasattva spoke with these words. O Mahasattva, the Tantra that is equal to the end of the sky is an awareness that brings everything together, a transmission of the mind. Uncontrived awareness is a treasure that is meaningful. It is an experience of a dominion that does not transfer or change. Just a second. I'm starting over. We are on chapter 13, which is on page 119. Self-luminosity that is not a joke. Then that Sattva addressed him with these words. You are the mirror of the self-luminescent wisdom of all the Buddhas of the three times. From the primordial, you have dwelt at the heart of enlightenment. You live within the experience of uncontrived awareness. O protector, what I am asking you is, in the true nature of our uncomplicated awareness, we are inseparable in our mandala, but I beg you to explain the way that this is so. That is what he asked. Then the Tathagata Vajrasattva spoke with these words. O Mahasattva, the Tantra that is equal to the end of the sky is an awareness that brings everything together, a transmission of the mind. Uncontrived awareness is a treasure that is meaningful. It is an experience of a dominion that does not transfer or change. In the mandala of supreme awareness, there shines a true nature that does not move. As for the mandala of blazing clear light, it is like the end of the sky. It is pervasively present when separate awarenesses are not present. In the bliss that is an awareness of clear light, it is through the special qualities of our seeing and understanding the way of the Dharma that the true natures of the three mandalas are clear. Our true dominion has a nature that is single. Our true nature is a reflection of our samadhi. It is actually clear that it is the bodhicitta. Uncomplicated equality is the treasure of our awareness. In the heart of our primordial enlightenment, whatever we look at is clear by itself, without our contriving it. This is the body of bodies. We play within our bodies. Self-luminous awareness is the body that is best. We have bodies that encompass the sky, and without seeking it, we live in the light of the sun. We encompass everything. We have no thought. We have no basic root. This is a transmission of the mind. Our total clarity has nothing to think about itself. It is astounding. We rise up in our bodies that are playful. The speech of awareness is clear by itself and has no sound. It reverberates within the wheel of our unspeakable awareness. We comprehend that non-dual clear light is one. We dwell on an experience in which we have nothing to contemplate or practice. In the essence of the awareness that we do not hear, we may hear, but the experience of excellence is clear to us. All of this is self-aware wisdom. I explain it with the teachings on unspeakable awareness. The astounding rises up in the speech of our playfulness. Our awareness is not still. We do not contemplate anything. We do not think about ourselves. We do not think about others. We are clear but insubstantial as we abide in our dominion. The wisdom of our knowing awareness arises in a single moment. Our dhyana meditation is self-originating. Our self-luminous self has been clear by itself from the beginning. We are gathered into the one. We do not cling. We spread out like the light in the sky. The astounding dawns in the heart of our playfulness. Without contriving anything, the three self-luminous mandalas are settled and fade without contrivance. This is an experience of bliss. The body of our awareness has no form. There is no deceit to its clarity. It has no origin or engagement. Our equanimity does not stay anywhere. Without our thinking that the sky is pervasive, it is clear. As for the wisdom that does not hold on, it is a clarity of self and others that is a positionless pervasion. Unmoving samadhi is the body that is best. We have attained the transmission for enlightened self-awareness. So, without origin or engagement, we enter into the stream. Our clarity is like the heart of the sun. We put an unspeakable purpose into order. It is our own exemplification. So it is our own comprehension. The sound of the coin that is our unspeakable awareness is not to be heard by the ear. It is heard by the mind. Like water into water, without seeking the purpose for our awareness, we understand by simply settling into equanimity. We do not think any ideas. We leave objects behind. This is actually the meaning of the 9 hidden wombs. We use methods that are self-originating and are clear by themselves to clarify things with a wisdom that has no object. We contemplate the meaning of an awareness that is settled by itself. Without our thinking of anything, this is clear in our hearts. We use a way in which there is nothing to remember or to be aware of to clarify things, using a way in which our awareness is not engaged. In the mirror of methods that are clear by themselves, any enumeration of signs that may arise is seen to be as an experience of a wisdom that is clear. In our clarity, we touch upon a contemplation that is not distracted. From out of the special qualities of an uncontrived mind, however things may appear, that is the way in which they are clear. The infinity of appearances, with none excluded, are such that whatever appears is clear by itself. Our self-awareness is a body of non-dual bliss. The finest body is the experience of the beauty of blazing light. The finest body is a spontaneously realized clear light. There is a beauty in the wheel of the wisdom that does not hunt. Unmoving awareness is the treasure that is best. We have nothing to pray for. We are perfected in ourselves. All good awareness is the finest body. It equals the light of 10 million suns. It does not expand. It does not contract. As soon as we are at the heart of our enlightenment, an uncomplicated awareness will be the miracle of our dominion, and we will have an audience of aware ones. Our fame will be in every form of sound. The nature of our wisdom is a sound that is clear. We are gathered into the sound of self-luminous awareness. We are just like the light and the light keeper. From out of a natural clarity that is beyond speech, clear light shines as the true nature of sound. As for the true nature of the sounds of those who are born and live, it is totally clear in the speech that does not reverberate. As for the mandala of the awareness that is beyond speech, the mandala of our awareness is magnificent as an ornament. Our speech is the best when its self-originating virtue is clear. Without speaking, we use self-originating blessings so that the nature of our speech will spread out through the 10 directions. Our awareness is a reflection of our speech. The finest heart has no memories and does not move. It shines out in the finest of our self-originating awarenesses. The light of the uncomplicated sun spreads out. Our wisdom is visible, so it shines out through the 10 directions. Whatever happens, we harbor no grasping. We totally cut through the complications that limit us. We do not recognize any subtle or gross ideas we may give birth to, no matter how we may elucidate them. Due to the special quality of our unborn sentience, in this way, there is only our own self-evidence. Do not engage in conceptions. Do not hunt for an object. However we may be living, that is how we are happy. Do not promise structure. Do not savor any flavors. Clear light lives in the taste of happiness. The ambrosia of the sky has the best taste. We use the grace of a light that dwells in us clearly as an attitude that does not cling to any referent, to engage, but we do not understand the meaning of the wind of wisdom. That is what he said. From the great Tantra that is equal to the end of the sky, this is chapter 13, self-luminosity that is not a joke. This is chapter 14 on page 127. The universal vase of royal investiture that shows the face of wisdom. Then that Sattva Vajra heart addressed him with these words: Chema, the treasure of the heart of the unchanging awareness of the victorious ones of the three times, perfects the force of our self-originating awareness. So we dwell within an empowerment that is not imparted, but is clear by itself. O protector, what I am asking you is to please explain to us the drinking of the water with the taste of the sky as the Brahmanic empowerment of the universal vase of royal investiture. That is what he asked. Then the Tathagata, the great Vajrasattva, spoke out on this, the Brahmanic empowerment of the universal vase, which is the king of empowerments. O Mahasattva, the Tantra that is equal to the end of the sky is a river of supreme awareness that is clear by itself. It is a body of supreme secret wisdom. It is a method for our introduction to the supreme empowerment that is a mirror for the heart of the Aro lineage and is not something we acquire. It is not imparted or acquired. It is clear in its perfection. The lamp of the wisdom is clear by itself. The empowerment of perfection, that is the universal base of royal investiture, is a perfect transmission of an awareness that is clear by itself. Its nature, origin, method, time, and recipient, with their problems and virtues, are perfected in an awareness that is clear by itself. This king of self-originating awareness encompasses everyone who is born and lives, on the outside or on the inside. Everyone seems to be living in an experience of the sky. A self-originating royal investiture is the best experience. Our own abode is perfected in the treasure of our awareness. A shining wisdom is transformed into the origin of all things. Wisdom that has no position is a treasure we do not hunt for. As it is with sesame seeds, we are present in our pervasion. If we do not have a royal investiture for our awareness, we may use any of the special qualities there are in strife, and we may be imparted an empowerment, that is, however it may be, but we will not be free from the irons of samsara. Students who have faith and samaya and who keep to these things do not appear anywhere in the 3,000 worlds. If we impart the empowerment of the universal vase of royal investiture on those with great attachments, who are short-tempered, who have no faith, who do not listen, who aggrandize themselves, who have lost their samaya, who are avaricious, who have or do not have compassion, who broadcast the Upadesha instructions, and who are deceitful, and those who are compassionate, who have studies, who have given up their arrogant attitudes, who do not look to their bodies or their lives, who have given up on worldly fame, and who strive for a heart of supreme enlightenment. There may be many, but we do not teach more than two. They will cut through their doubts and will investigate with certainty, so that they do not fail, and in our effort to care for them well, we bequeath this to a single royal regent who is sure. Those who are sorrowful about the Dharma that they see, who exhaust their lives in having no time, who destroy the spirits of both themselves and others, will surely fall upon the Vajra needle. If we impart the empowerment of the bodhicitta on a secret royal child who is sure, without our seeking them, our rewards will shine by themselves, and at that very moment, awareness will dawn. One whose skill is from the Vajratantras uses the empowerment of royal investiture for the dawning of awareness. He immerses himself in the meaning of self-luminous awareness. One who is skilled in methods and has compassion will teach suitable recipients whose awareness is clear by itself the meaning of unborn awareness. He will impart the empowerment of the universal vase of royal investiture. Then we must certainly be serious about these secrets. Gurus who are proud and lustful, who take worldly fame to be primary, and who do not have the transmission or Upadesha instructions, will fall onto the needle of the blazing Vajra. For those who do not have the Upadesha instructions or the oral lineage, who teach the secret Upadesha instructions wrongly, it will quickly work out to be the time of their lives. What need we say about the Vajra hell? When we are presented with a request by a true child whom we have investigated well, we investigate the evil they have done and teach them about the horrible prospects there are in bestowing or giving it away. Then we enroll them into the intent of secret wisdom. Our own sentience and a jewel are not two things. We may not comprehend the two parts that are imparted, but once we are imparted the empowerment of the universal vase of royal investiture, we will be introduced into the meaning of an awareness that is clear by itself. We teach that the maker of clarity is a blazing jewel. We use an explanation of the characteristics of sound to give the Upadesha instructions on the recognition of wisdom. In the mirror of self-luminous awareness, we give the Upadesha instructions for not being distracted. We teach everything without stopping to their faces. Then we give them the instructions on the liquidity of our awareness. When we explain what it means that the objects and minds are clear by themselves, we give them the Upadesha instructions on a body that we do not lose. When the awareness of a monk is not deceitful, we give him the Upadesha instructions that are like a pond of water. When we examine the meaning of whatever it is we are doing, we give the Upadesha instructions on being like a mud-born lotus. In the wisdom of an awareness that is clear by itself, we are not changed by our understanding of signs, so we give it an abode that is like water for a while. When his awareness follows the trails of memories and ideas, we give the Upadesha instructions for our need to understand objects. The welfare of living beings is spontaneously realized without our seeking it. So we must give an introduction to symbols and meanings. We join those who dwell on unsought awareness to a purpose that separates symbols and meanings. The self-originating three bodies are spontaneously realized. Our touching and meeting are to be discerned from the mouth of a guru. We have nothing to impart or attain. Our transmission is clear by itself. It does not transfer. It is like pouring water into water. We comprehend the transmission of our Vajra Guru's contemplations by settling into our souls without speaking. Just as the elixir from a vase will melt into the vase, we settle the intent of our contemplations into the intellects of our students. We do not support students who have no commitment. This is secret, so we must teach them about its horrible prospects. If a guru who has no horrible prospects imparts the empowerment of the universal vase of royal investiture upon secret vow breakers who are not fit recipients, and teaches them the meaning of the bodhicitta, it will be like someone who pours yogurt into a bad vessel that they have sought out and hold on to, so that both of them are made unusable. As soon as that happens, we will be stuck, and the world will greatly blame us. Therefore, if we are not to think about students who are bad recipients, even in our dreams, what need we say about support for the holy ones who are the students who hold the Upadesha instructions? We do not strive for a transmission of the understanding that uses the unspoken contemplations used by all the Buddhas of the three times and the great Vajrasattva. The empowerment of the awareness that is the universal vase of royal investiture is imparted by the bodhicitta. For the part of the end of time, we have actually passed away. A Vajra Guru who has the transmission will impart the empowerment of the universal vase of royal investiture on a student who is respectful and is a fit recipient. And when he has a single bit of knowledge about the end of time, we teach him that his only clarity is the body of the Dharma, and that this is his own abode. When we use the samadhi of living as a waterfall to live by settling ourselves into the great bliss of unsought clear light, we will succeed. A person who attains empowerment in this way is brilliantly freed from the waters of distress. He blazes in the light of his self-luminous awareness. He attains to being a king, whose awareness is self-empowering. His fortune is equal to that of Vajrasattva. Like a lotus, he will not be stained by karma or the habitual patterns from karma. Like the space of this pure sky, it is sure that when we do not grasp, our wisdom is great. Once we have entered the river of self-luminous awareness, it will dawn on us like light rays from the sun. That is what he said. From the great Tantra that is equal to the end of the sky, this is chapter 14, the universal vase of royal investiture that shows the face of wisdom. chapter 15 on page 135. Then that holy Sattva Vajra addressed him with these words: the bodies, speech, and minds of the Buddhas of the three times do not go beyond the self-luminosity of wisdom. With an awareness of the wisdom that we do not protect, we put things together, and our wisdom is clear. O protector, my question to you is, how are we to protect the samaya that are not to be protected? O protector, please explain to me an intent that is not contradictory. That is what he asked. Then the Blessed One, the Tathagata, the great Vajrasattva, spoke with these words: O Mahasattva, to protect or seek out samaya for an awareness that is beyond protection is a pathway that is reverted. The four samaya for understanding that there is nothing to protect are perfected in supreme secret wisdom. Non-dual awareness is a transmission that is beyond seeking. Uncontrived awareness is the sky that is supreme. The treasure of our awareness harbors no joining or parting. There is no transgression of self-luminous light. We are one. Clear light is the great pervader. Its vastness is pervasive. So we have no positions or preferences. It is not anything at all, this dominion that is pervasive. From the beginning, we have been united with supreme awareness. The samaya of non-dual awareness are not to be protected by thinking about what we want. Our thoughts about our positions are not at all engaged in the samaya of positionless equality. Our thoughts and objects of practice do not abide in the non-dual awareness that is beyond thought. There is no name. There is no name for searching or projecting in the spontaneously perfected samaya of our own joy. It is not anything at all. It is clear light. The transmission of the Vajra methods that are clear by themselves matures in the essence of an awareness that is beyond speech. In the wisdom of self-luminous awareness, we have no position or preference regarding protection or non-protection. We are perfected in the treasure that is an awareness of our own equality. We shine in a dominion of uncontrived awareness. We engage with an attitude that is level and without position. As for the samaya of secret wisdom, it is the transmission of the unmoving Vajrasattva. In the samaya of the sound that is beyond speech, our undistracted awareness is an understanding of excellence. In the Tantra that is clear in having no letters, without hearing or contemplating anything, we are naturally clear, and our uncontrived pondering falls into form. As things are, our awareness is a transmission that is beyond thought. Secrets that have no conditions are not clear in any way. We abide in a supreme and self-luminous awareness. The sky is an experience that is self-originating and encompassing. There is no sign for it, and it is not without signs. As for the transmission of the method that is a Vajra secret, we are equally perfected in self-luminous non-duality. When we contrive the samaya of uncontrived secrecy, Our way is like a knot in the sky. In the true excellence of non-dual awareness, when we protect objects and the keepers of objects, we are reverted. In the self-luminosity that is beyond counting and has no measure, counting and measurement are like hunting for the end of the sky. We have been capable from the beginning, without any protection, but we are not capable when we continue to protect things. Protection and non-protection are the limitations of words. The word that is an awareness of wisdom has no limitations. In the samaya of clear light, we have no position. When we use our positions to protect things, our pathway is reverted. In the samaya of spontaneous perfection that we do not seek, we do not find anything by seeking. We have no reason to be stressed. In the holy transmission of perfection that is beyond our works, anything we may seek with words that look towards engagements will lead us to a river of names and ideas. Striving for names is a dharma that is reverted. The sun of self-luminous wisdom is obstructed by the darkness of our craving for an ending. We are made torpid by the dense darkness of our ignorance. We lose the light that is an awareness of clear vision. In the mirror of self-luminous wisdom, if we hinder the force of our self-originating awareness, we will not see anything at all. Our view will be nihilistic. We will fall on the needle of the insufferable Vajra. In the non-dual wisdom that is beyond analytics, everything is clear. When we have no position or preference, anything may be so, anything is possible. We are beyond the limitations of our total fantasies about what exists and what does not. Existence and non-existence are total fantasies. We are all abiding in a transmission that is clear by itself. In the magnificent self-awareness that is absent, level, alone, and spontaneously perfected, there is one Dharma, the essence of which is uncontrived. It is opened up through the way of a conception that we contemplate. The sky of clear light has no position and has no preferences. Non-conceptual self-luminosity is primordial Buddhahood. It is not anything at all, so it may shine out as anything. Our awareness lives in a dominion that is clear by itself. An awareness of wisdom is the body that is best. It is not anything at all. It is pervasive and encompassing. We do not think about being without conditions. We do not contemplate anything at all. Great bliss that is non-dual pervades through the 10 directions. The transmission of bliss is clear by itself. There is nothing else. The mind of awareness does not engage, saying, this, for the reality of our awareness has no self. We have no adversaries, so we have no fear. We live in the excellence of the clear light of our awareness. There is no Dharma that is other than us, so we do not transgress the samaya of absence. In the wisdom of our awareness, we have no positions, so we have nothing to protect by saying this and that. A person who is great and has no position, when we lose one position, we lose all positions. Our self-awareness is clear like the end of the sky. The river of great wisdom is beyond any position. The magnificent sky is the clear light of our self-awareness. When we look at things in terms of positions, we do not see them. The wisdom of our awareness has no position. It engages in a self-luminous reality that has no position. In the equality of a wisdom that has no root, there is the abode of just how it is without our searching for it. Like the end of the sky, it encompasses all things. For self-luminous awareness is an experience of unity. The wisdom that is beyond thought is perfected in the One. Our majestic level is unsurpassed. Everything, whatever is apparent and whatever is possible, shines out from a single awareness of wisdom. To be alone is to be beyond the objects of our ideas and practices. We are entirely without the one and the many. From out of the single solitary wisdom of our awareness, we shine through a dharma that does not reach any end. We live in the light of a single wisdom. The ocean of wisdom has no shore. The self is clear. Others are clear. Everyone is clear. The awareness of total clarity has no perimeter. In the all-good wheel that is supreme, we do not count, saying 1 and 2. Our awareness of wisdom is present just as it is. However, we may open up the river of teachings that are an oceanic collection of words, there is no more than one. In the one circle, we count our samaya. The transmission of self-awareness holds methods for our training. We turn the wheel of supreme awareness. We listen to a topic that is clear by itself and is unspoken. We comprehend a topic that is not distracting. The thusness that holds the nine is the basis for our sentience. A blazing jewel is a transmission of light. We use an unsought bliss to take this into our experience. We attain the samaya of being alone and self-luminous. In our self-originating and spontaneously realized samaya, we perfect a treasure of infinite rewards. Without our seeking it, our primordial Buddhahood is spontaneously realized. Like the light at the heart of the sun, we shine out in a single moment without any stages. In the mirror of our spontaneously perfected teachings, the awareness that is named may appear to be anything, but with a wisdom that has no position or preference, our wisdom is actually spontaneously realized and is clear by itself. Whatever may appear, our wisdom is spontaneously realized. Where would there be anything to abandon? If an awareness that is omniscient does not arise within a wisdom that is spontaneously realized and is clear by itself, what would be the difference between sentient beings and Buddhas? There is no difference. What is the use for study, contemplation, and meditation? We do not see any. Anything we may say is not wisdom. It is a lack of knowledge. Our wisdom is shadowed by the realms of darkness. The Buddhas have fallen into the realms of sentient beings. Regarding the obstruction of a vision of clear wisdom by superficial darkness, it would turn out to be a problem, but for the Buddhas would have fallen into samsara, and there would be no liberation or freedom. If it should turn out that our vision of clear wisdom has been held in darkness from the beginning, we would not investigate or wake up, and we would be in a realm of darkness that has no signs. For this reason, this knowledge of our position does not investigate what it means to have no position. This is not an expertise that has any meaning, so we will not meet up with any jewel treasure. That is what he said. From the great Tantra that is equal to the end of the sky, this is chapter 15, settling into the bliss of an unprotected awareness. Chapter 16 on page 145. Transformation without a search. Then that holy Sattva Vajra addressed him with these words. The unsought city of all the Buddhas of the three times is a wealth that is magical. The mirror is clear by itself. It is a great light. Our secret Vajra is the treasury of our hearts. O protector, what I am asking is that you please explain how we are to use majestic methods that are free from strife and projection to work toward the realization of a jewel wealth that is equal to the end of the sky. So did he address him. Then the great Vajrasattva spoke with these words. O Mahasattva, the basis for our working toward a heart of wisdom is the path that lets us understand these things, and it is due to the specific qualities of the rewards that we make real that we clearly know what is holy about our practice. We do not seek to do any practice. This is the basis for our Dharma. Our shining wisdom is an uninterrupted transmission. Sentient beings and Buddhas do not exist as a duality. We do not seek to do any work. In the sun that is the heart of our wisdom, a blazing light that is beyond all things shines at the heart of our wisdom. The wisdom of our awareness blazes in light. As for the heaps of self-clarity that we wish would arise, our blessings have arisen by themselves from the primordial. They pervade the 10 directions without coming or going. The heart of our awareness is the same for everyone. It is like the end of the vastness of the sky. It is clear in its pervasion, but it has no heart. In the infinite wisdom that is beyond all things, we are beyond any objects of thought or practice, whatever they may be. As for the characteristic that has no sign, our wisdom is pervasive like the sky. The light of the sky is beyond our ideas, engagements, and visualizations. Origins and engagements have the complication that they are limited. It is clear that we have knowledge, so our transmission is clear by itself. It is not exemplified by anything. It has no logic. MO! This is truly the mirror of secrets. MO! We are beyond the conventionalities of words. We are uncontrived and we do not remain. We have no structure. Without seeking to be, we are clear like the light of the sun. One who is wise about the path that we do not work on is wise about the pathway of omniscience. We use an awareness that does not engage our desire to enter an awareness in which our wheel is clear by itself. Clear light is not contrived and is non-dual. Those with understanding use the way of non-duality to work toward success. We do not work on anything. We do not think about anything. We do not hold on to any extreme. We are beyond any middle. In the mandala of unlimited awareness, we use the wheel of an intellect that does not hold on to things to totally cut through any ideas that cling to names. We turn the helm of our non-dual awareness. We look to a cause that is not written. We listen to the sound of an awareness that is clear by itself. Self-luminosity is present in all things, just as they are. This is the meaning of our unspeakable awareness. Our exemplifications use the wheel of sound to unite with what it means that our wisdom is level. The bodhicitta that is not beyond our seeking is our friendly protector, who is like the light of the sun. The akanishta of our awareness is the basis for our dharma. It is elucidated with the methods of our self-originating awareness. We enter the wheel of a primordially clear perfection with a light that is accepting of our origins and engagements. Awareness that is clear by itself is the dominion of the Dharma. It is not wide or narrow. Everyone lives here. Yogins who live without hunting, who settle into their spirits without being distracted, will succeed. Yogins who are clear about how things are will open the magical door of their awareness into the infinite palace that is the highness of the Dharma. Then, in a mandala of supreme clear light, there will be unsurpassable heaps of jewels. In this way, the stages of our methods are to use any and every stage as an entry through the door of thusness, so that we are perfectly clear about the things that we do not work for. As an analogy, there are heaps of jewels in the crown of the mighty Indra. We work on any stage that we please so that we will get a portion of good things. When we have attained empowerment into thusness for ourselves, there will be good things that we do not strive or work for, just as we desire them to be. As we are aware, so do we attain. We use any and every stage in our methods to signify that our substance is clear in itself. Then we will have a knowledge that maintains a position and a preference. In this way, we will attain a portion of our own virtue. Without seeking to, we live just as we are, and in our effort to attain a self-empowerment of awareness, we do not seek anything. We are like the light rays of the sun. In supreme awareness, there is great bliss. An awareness that has no position arises by itself. And when the characteristics of our engagement are joined together, our reward will actually be equal to the end of the sky. We attain awareness with our own clarity. Positionless awareness is pervasive and encompassing. But if there is no cause that will make our wisdom clear, we may travel and search for countless eons, but we will not see the light of shining jewels. Just as we make the heaps in a house of treasure shine, self-luminous awareness arises from within. Just as a gem of great power makes things shine, we are exhausted when we see our own thusness. In the same way that things appear on the waves of the ocean, the rewards for our own clarity dawn on us. As for the compassion that has no position or preference, for the sake of the living beings who do not reach any end, and like the light of the sun that has no pain, we rise up for the glory of all living things. Regarding victorious ones who are not for the welfare of living beings, they have not arisen. It is not possible for them to arise. The wisdom that has a continuum has a birth and an ending. It has causes and conditions. It has positions and preferences. In it we have no self-luminous reward. We may attain to our own level, but we will not reach any end. When we lack the empowerment into the royal investiture that reaches the end, we are imparted an empowerment that is the stuff of samadhi. We may actually settle ourselves on the level of our Buddhahood, but this is the same as transforming a rock into gold. When we attain the empowerment that is an awareness of our royal investiture, it is like a blazing jewel that makes things clear. Once we have attained the empowerment into the self-luminosity of our own awareness, we are introduced to the meanings of the symbols. We settle into a square. The wisdom that we know of is swirled into unity. The mudra of our playfulness is clear without confusion. It is due to the specific quality of the awareness that we do not seek that the spontaneous realization of success in our purpose arises like the light of a jewel. That is what he said. From the great Tantra that is equal to the end of the sky, this is chapter 16, Transformation Without a Search. Chapter 17, page 153. Teachings on Effortless Good Work. Then that holy Sattva Vajra addressed the Tathagata Vajrasattva with these words: the astounding playfulness of the three bodies of all the Buddhas of the three times has arisen. It is not difficult for a master of good works to actually make everything clear by himself. O protector, what I am asking you is to please make it so that the characteristics of our entry into the good works of unsought awareness are joined together. So did he address him. Then the Tathagata Vajrasattva spoke with these words: O Mahasattva, a master of unsought and spontaneously realized awareness has no position. He arises by himself without any duality. So he does not begin or engage in conceptions about dualities. His good works are spontaneously realized. The blessings of his awareness are pervasive like the sky. The particulars concerning what he does are inconceivable. He uses his thinking to enter into the mirror of secrets. His good works are effortless and spontaneously perfected. This wisdom is a circle of bliss. It shines just as it shines. An awareness in which anything is possible is perfected in the One. The light rays from a heap of jewels swirl through our dominion, then they beam out again. We do not do anything. Each and every one of us is endowed with the good works of an awareness that does everything. Without our seeking it, the light of our shining wisdom is shared with everyone and pervades the whole. As for the good works of effortless awareness, our deeds take no position. They spread out like light. This has already been done from the beginning. We have nothing to do. The Vajra sky is the supreme employment. We strike our target, which is the bliss in our awareness. The mirror of wisdom opens the door of methods, using the way of our self-evident awareness. Non-dual self-luminosity has the taste of unity. The wisdom that savors experience has no end or middle. However we may be looking at the mirror of our treasure, which is our unspeakable awareness. That is how it shines. There are some who open the door to a time of traveling for their awareness with what is actually a magic key. They teach about a blazing heap of jewels. They enjoy the treasure that is the treasury of the sky. As for the good work that is a methodical door to our vehicle, those who desire an individual door to their vehicles have an inconceivable measure of trainings which they cherish. Their awareness is inconceivable. We may teach some things about the efficacy of our own methods, but this will be clear through the doorway of our self-originating awareness. As it is, when we engage in things that will create work, all our good works, with no exceptions, regarding the awareness that is self-luminous, when we enter it, are perfected in a single moment. We abide in what it means that our awareness is clear by itself. When we enter onto the trails of this and that through the doors of some stages, what that we are looking for, we are entering onto the trails that are pathways of ideas. We are forcefully led along a path of attachment to signs. Once our ideas are following the trails of signs, we lose the meaning of self-luminous awareness. We have entered by way of the symbols and words of language, which are transmitted in the 9 brilliant abodes of samsara. Anyone at all who enters on these trails is entering onto the pathway of the signs of samsara. All our lust, be it right or left, is guiding us. We have turned away from the purpose of our great bliss. We lose the light that is the clarity of our wisdom. The things that darken us are reverted, so we are very much obstructed. We are like the blind ones who are showing pathways for the blind. We toss off our happiness and are troubled by sorrow. Once we have thrown away the meaning of self-luminous wisdom, we believe we will succeed by seeking for wisdom. For something that is non-dual, we are attached to duality. For something that is not to be visualized, we hold on with our visualizations. When we look at our own beliefs as being a wisdom of positionless awareness, we are turned backwards. We will not succeed in the good work of our rootless awareness by seeking. It is contradictory to what it means. There is no entry into the clear light of our equality. So our ideas about entering onto its trail are reverted. When obstructions shadow the butter lamp of our clarity, things will not be clear. To count and conceptualize the inestimable infinity of our good works is a karma that is reverted. We do not create anything in our thinking. Conceptions that would create things in our thinking are delusional. Our primordial awareness has an equal part in the good work of the awareness that enjoys all things. So when we do not use a light that makes things clear to show it, we will not understand the meaning of self-luminous good work. We all live within a self-luminous light. Thusness does not distract us. Our transmission is self-luminous. In this way, thusness is present as it is. Without our doing anything, it is spontaneously realized. The transmission in which we settle ourselves without doing anything and without seeking does not follow on the trails of any object we might visualize. Our methodical views on self-luminous equality are a methodical transmission of the self-luminous Vajra. Without our doing anything, we are perfected in a single moment. Our self-luminous awareness has no position. We use the Upadesha instructions for settling like water to spread out a space for a heart that is hidden. Then we give the Upadesha instructions for introducing the meanings of the symbols. We use the Upadesha instructions that are like the water in a vase for the supreme transmission of the unmoving yoga. An uncorrupt awareness abides naturally. A true nature that is beyond our grasp is not an object to be visualized. This heap of self-luminous jewels is something that is hidden in so many darknesses, but we will see it with this lamp that makes things clear. An awareness that is settled in contentment shines by itself. So we engage with an intellect that is uncontrived and relaxed. We use an attitude that does not start or engage in anything to teach that the palace of our awareness is a dominion of the Dharma. That is the certitude of our hidden hearts. Then we teach the transmission of the contemplations of our Vajra Guru. As for how to engage with intellects that are united in their adventure, you must learn this from the mouth of a guru. When we work to please our Vajra Guru, he will teach us the magnificent methods for preparing our awareness for our juices. Regarding the Upadesha instructions for a path of practice that is not contrived, they are called the Upadesha instructions that look you in the face. The Upadesha instructions that give birth to our awareness through the door of dancing with the things that we desire arise by themselves. Look into the face of your Vajra master. As for the Upadesha instructions on the awareness that dawns by itself, they are born within the signs for drawing milk. We will know the sure measure of the time from the transmissions of our Vajra Guru. An awareness that has no referent has a single direction. A yogin who meditates on the sky will teach a transmission for a way of meditation that is sure. We will understand the magical words of our master in the symbols. The treasure of our awareness is a method for moving elephants. To train in the path of practice for this is to savor the experience of our awareness just as it is. We will learn the measure of our certainty from the mouth of our guru. A Vajra guru who is warm will not speak about imparting the empowerment of royal investiture, but his transmission upon the intellect of one invested with royalty is not a deception. This is an Upadesha instruction for an awareness of blessings. This is a good work that is an actual method for entering the wheel of our self-luminosity. If you do not have the Upadesha instructions of the oral lineage, no matter what you use the private fantasies of your intellect to investigate, you will not understand this transmission. Masters who do not have the oral lineage, who lack the instructions on the transmission that is sure, have for themselves no purpose they are sure of, but they are liberating others. These are the reasons that both of them will fall down. If a Vajraguru has not imparted them, and he does not receive the Upadesha instructions with respect, even the Lord of Secrets would be decimated. What need we say about students who have no commitment? That is what he said. From the great Tantra that is equal to the end of the sky, this is chapter 17, Teachings on Effortless Good Work. And I think that's where we're going to stop for today.
Okay, thank you so much, Chris. This was absolutely mind-blowing. It's beyond words. I don't know how you can do that with words. It's fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I want to say hello to everybody. I was substituting Sonia today. For the ones who don't know me, I'm Gabriela. I'm a friend of Sonia, and I'm from Lisbon. And she's okay. She just had some emergency things at home to health with somebody of her family. That's it. So now we are finished by chapter 17, right? Next week.
Next week we'll start out on page 161 with chapter 18.
Okay. That's
so
wonderful.
I'll see everybody next Saturday.
Okay. See you all next Saturday. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. I think I know Eric, you know? You don't remember me?
Gabriella from Germany. We met.
Yeah, I'm not really from Germany, but I lived in Germany. We met last year, you remember?
In the south, Portugal.
No. If I'm not wrong, it was at the Miningdorfsdrupschen.
In the, sorry?
The Miningdorfsdrupschen.
Belgium then.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So
You
maybe
remember? We were sitting near each other.
Yeah, okay. In 3 weeks again.
Yeah, you go again?
Yes, okay.
Yeah, I can't go this year, but I wish everybody a good time. Okay. That's wonderful. Nelson.
Okay.
Everyone.
Yeah, thank you, Chris.
I think you are from Portugal, right, Nelson?
Yes, I'm Portuguese. Nice
I'm
to
also
meet you.
from Portugal.
Nice to meet you. You're a good host.
I'm from Lisbon, and you from? I've heard
Sintra.
you from
Sintra.
Sintra. Okay, you're a friend of Sonia too.
Yeah, virtual friend, but yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's wonderful. It's great. We are 3 at least.
Yeah, at least 3.
Yeah. And you know Zilgo Kiense Yangtze too, right?
Not Yangtze. Not Kiense Yangtze.
The other Diogo, yeah.
No. Not him.
Okay.
Nice
That's
to meet
wonderful. Okay, it's wonderful to meet you. I hope we meet one day all. Okay.
Yeah, in person.
Okay.
Have a nice week, everyone.
Bye. Did you record this or not?
Me?
Yes. No?
Yes.
You recorded it.
Yeah, I asked.
Can you keep it? Because I recorded it, but I don't know how to download this. Really.
Okay, no, that's okay.
Because Sonia made me host today, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
If you can download it, it would be great to send it to her.
Oh, okay.
You have her mail?
Yes, she sent me the last session, the third
so
session.
if you could do that, that would be wonderful, because I'm a bit. It's the first time I'm hosting a Zoom. Sometimes I do Zooms where I'm teaching and somebody else is doing it.
Okay, no problem. I'll send her.
I
hope she's well. I hope she's well, and I hope you're well.
It's just somebody from her family who is sick and she needs to help. That's all.
Okay, that's no surprise then.
It's an older person and is suffering from the heat. You know, it's heat wave.
Okay.
We are in a heat wave.
Okay.
Okay, that's all. But everything is okay.
Okay.
Okay, so now you are és o Nelson. Pronto, agora já sei
quem é. Nelson. Okay. E você é a Gabriela. We will speak in Portuguese to everyone.
Okay.
I'll send
so
it.
we meet next time.
Okay.
Again, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Ciao. Ciao, Eric.
Hello.
Nice to see you. I was trying to. I know him, you know.
Yeah, we will